So we got into it so bad, me and my baby mama, the point we started fighting. It was like verbal, like pushing this and that. Neighbors called the police. I went to jail. I bonded out. Um, we broke up. We didn't break up. We was on a break, and I guess she was so tired of me and she wanted to live a normal life. She moved somebody else in for a little bit. She said to this day, he said it. I beat his ass, but they was like, no, they was just friends. Woo, I don't care about none of that shit. I know what was really going on. I'm not stupid. But I beat his ass. I went to jail. And at this point, I was drinking so bad and doing coke and not taking care of my priority as a man. Like, I had money, but I wasn't taking care of my woman emotionally, you know. So she kicked me out for a little bit. I went and I stayed with my sister. And I had a little studio set up, and it was an apartment, like a little, kind of like a getaway ass apartment, I guess. I had a little studio set up in the kitchen, but it was set up right. It was my shit, and when she would go and play her video games, go to sleep, I'd record music and then go to sleep. I'd be getting drunk. I was drinking a lot, and one night after I went to jail, after I beat dude's ass, and me and her got into it, I went to jail, bonded out, got my car back, had all my clothes in it from when she kicked me out, and went back to my sister's. And I felt this lonely feeling. Like, I was doing it for a while, but I felt this lonely feeling like I'm never going to get right. And nobody's ever going to love me. I'll never be with anybody. And, like, I'm just going to live like this forever. Because my soul, my heart longs for security and love, things that I never had growing up, essentially. It longs for that. I want to go home and hug my woman, or just like hug my kids and just be there and be a man and like have a family. And at the time, I wasn't feeling that. I was drinking and I was doing coke to make myself happy. It got to that point. I was making myself happy, drinking, doing coke, and I'd be recording music. So I'm in the kitchen. I got my computer set up, microphone and everything. I got a big ass bottle of Jack Daniels. Big bottle of Jack Daniels. It's sitting right there on the table. I got like maybe an 8-ball of coke in my pocket. My boy gave me, because he was getting it like that. He was pushing it. So I pull it out. I set it on the table. I got the bottle of Jack over here. I got the coke right here. I got my computer right here. I got the microphone right here. I've got everything set up. I'm just getting drunk. Bust out the coke finally. Because I told myself I wasn't going to do coke tonight. But I was so sad. I just bonded out. My girl put me in jail. She was fucking with a dude. I beat him up. They put charges on me. I didn't have a job at the time. I was just hustling and living like a rock star. Like, my fucking life was fucked up. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I started recording this song. I put a beat on. What I used to do is I used to freestyle or hum a melody and come up with words for it. So I put on this beat. It was almost like a Lil Peep beat. It was something different than what I usually do. It was, if you look on my music channel, I got a music channel, Prince Kane, official Prince Kane. There's a song called Little Light that I made. And this was the night that I made this song. And in my mind, I was like, this is the last song I'm going to make. And this is basically going to be my suicide note, because I don't got the energy or the knowledge, right? My mind is so fucked up right now. I'm just going to make a song and put it out and let that be. And I'm going to kill myself tonight. So I'm drinking Jack, this and that, bust out the coke, and I'm doing it. And I snorted way too much. I'm having anxiety, but I'm recording a song and I'm having fun, but I'm sad. I'm super depressed. So I start recording a song. I hit play on the beat. Boom, got the headphones on. And the song is like, all these little lights burn out in me. My heart's cold, but below about 1,000 degrees. I don't even know where I'll be in a few more years, a few more tears from now. I guess I like it on my own. I don't want you on my phone. You know, so I'm sitting there, I'm singing this song while I'm drunk and I'm high off of cocaine. So I'm feeling depression even more, and my soul and my emotions are pouring out. And damn near, I'm damn near tearing up. So I finish the song, I mix it within 20 minutes, and I'm still, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, and then I go to put it out. I ended up deleting it, and I put it out not too long ago because it was so emotional for me. I wasn't over that yet. But all of a sudden I get up after the song is done, and I was like, I'm drinking too much. I'm doing a lot of drugs. I've never been a drug person, but cocaine, that's a drug. I'm doing a lot. I'm not happy. I don't know where I'll be in 10 years. I lost my girl. I can't see my kids right now. I don't want to live like this forever. Everybody's mad at me. I had my phone on me, and I just went out to the living room, and I messaged my sister, basically telling her, like, goodbye. And she's in her room. She was playing a video game. She's in her room, and I basically messaged her telling her goodbye. I love you. You know, I love you, sis. If I'm not with you in the morning, then I'm sorry. I love you. Thank you for everything. And, you know, so I'm telling her that. And I sent the message, and she didn't get it for a while. I was sitting there, I was kind of scrolling for a minute, contemplating what I was about to do. And it didn't get delivered yet or anything, so I know she was on her game, and she wasn't paying attention. And it's something in me, like, I don't know what possessed me to do this. I'm thinking about my mom and my kids, like, their hearts are going to be broken, and, like, what about the future? What's going to happen if I do this and I'm no more? Like, what? Like, even though I feel like I'm a piece of shit, like, they still love me. Even though I feel like nobody loves me, I know for a fact they do. And they'll be really heartbroken if I'm gone. Or especially if I do something like this. But I was so hurt at the time, so depressed, and so fucked up mentally that all of that just kind of went out the window. It was still in the back of my mind, and I'm crying, and I'm just like, this is what it's got to be. I go to the front closet of the apartment complex. You walk into the the front door to the apartment complex. Boom, right when you walk in, there's a closet. There's a metal rack in the closet. The door was broke off. I had all my clothes stashed in there from when I got kicked out. And they were in plastic bags. And I'm going through the clothes. I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to find a belt. I'm trying to find a shirt. Something that'll work. And what kicked in even more, there was a shirt, a black and white checkered flannel my baby mama gave me. She let me have it. It was a man flannel, but it was one of her favorite flannels that she got from somewhere. I don't know. She used to wear it all the time. She would go to work wearing it. And she gave it to me, and I saw that, and I was like, that's what I'm going to use. I grabbed it, and I pulled out the plastic. I'm trying to get it out, and, you know, I'm moving other clothes around, and I'm pulling it out. I get it out like this, and I had a Carhartt belt. And I grabbed that, boom. And I put the sleeve, because it was a long sleeve flannel, and I put it around my neck. I tied it tight, boom. Tied it up, took the Carhartt belt, put it through the loop, put it on my neck, and I tightened it as tight as I could, and I made it to where I could tie it on something. And in the closet, I put it on the metal rack, and I tied it as tight as I could, tested it, make sure the metal rack wouldn't break, made sure that the clothes or the belt wouldn't break, and then I just, like, dropped. Boom. And at first, I was like, and, like, I almost wanted to, like, oh, fuck this, but I was just, like, I was so drunk, and everything. I was just like, I'm just gonna let it be. This is what I want. This is what I want. And my kids and my mom and my dad and everybody was going through my mind. Everybody I loved. But I was just like, you know what? I'm falling asleep. And I started almost like I was falling asleep. And I was just like, and then out of nowhere, it was like, it was darkness. It was almost like I fell asleep, like blacked out or something. I don't know what happened exactly. But it was like, almost like when you're so tired and you lay in the bed and you're laying there for a while, like, I ain't gonna go to sleep for a while. But then all of a sudden you're just like, and you just, boom. And then you wake up the next morning. So it was like that kind of. And I guess I just blacked out. And it was, there's gonna be another part to this because I don't want to keep the videos going on so long. So I'm gonna make another part to this, guys.